London's story begins not with grandeur, but with geography. A river, the Thames. This winding waterway, glistening in the early morning light, has always been the city's silent architect, shaping its destiny long before the first stones were laid. Nearly 2,000 years ago, the Romans arrived and saw more than just a river. They recognized a strategic crossing, narrow enough for a sturdy bridge, yet deep enough for ships to sail in from distant lands. This was a place where worlds could meet. Here, on marshy ground beside the Thames, they founded Londinium. It was a practical outpost, anchored by the first London Bridge, a vital link that connected both sides of the river and the people who lived there. The Thames became their highway, a living artery that connected Britannia to the vast Roman Empire. It offered not just defense from invaders, but also a thriving route for trade, ideas, and culture. The Romans built more than just bridges. They constructed walls for protection, laid out streets for order, and established a bustling forum at the city's heart, shaping the early character and spirit of London. Even after the Romans departed, the river's pull endured, its currents drawing new settlers to its banks. Anglo-Saxons resettled the area, drawn by the same advantages: abundant food, easy transport, and natural protection. The river's promise was timeless. Over centuries, the Thames became London's lifeblood, dictating its rhythms, shaping its neighbourhoods, and fueling its relentless growth. The city's very existence is a testament to the enduring power of geography and to the river that made it possible. From a simple river crossing, London's destiny was set in motion, its future forever tied to the ebb and flow of the Thames. The river's logic outlasted empires and eras, guiding the city through centuries of change, turmoil, and triumph. London's story is, at its heart, a story of place, a city born from the river and forever shaped by its waters. The Thames was London's engine, its main street, marketplace, and vital link to the wider world. For centuries, the river shaped the city's destiny, serving as the lifeblood that connected Londoners to distant lands and new opportunities. Every bend in the river echoed with the sounds of commerce and ambition. As trade flourished, wharves, docks, and warehouses sprang up along the banks, transforming the Port of London into the nation's busiest and most important harbour. Ships from across the globe crowded the river, unloading exotic goods and raw materials that fueled the city's rapid growth. Guilds and merchants clustered near the water's edge, their fortunes rising and falling with the tides. These enterprising traders and craftsmen fueled London's wealth, driving its expansion and shaping its character as a city of opportunity and innovation. Yet the river brought not only fortune, but also formidable challenges: unpredictable tides, devastating floods, and outbreaks of disease that swept through the crowded city. Life along the Thames was a constant balance between risk and reward. Still, the opportunities offered by the river far outweighed the dangers. The promise of prosperity drew people from all walks of life to its banks, eager to share in London's growing success. By the 18th and 19th centuries, the Thames had become the gateway to a vast empire. Its waters carried not just goods, but ideas, cultures, and ambitions, linking London to every corner of the globe. Massive docks handled ships from every continent, bringing in tea, sugar, cotton, and countless other treasures. The riverfront buzzed with activity as dock workers unloaded cargoes that would shape the lives of millions. The river transformed London into a global commercial powerhouse, its influence visible in every warehouse, market, and factory that lined its banks. The Thames was the artery through which the city's lifeblood flowed. London's prosperity flowed from the Thames, its fortunes rising and falling with the river's eternal tide, a testament to the enduring power of commerce and connection. As goods poured in, so did capital. London became a financial hub. In 17th-century coffeehouses, merchants laid the groundwork for Lloyd's and the Bank of England. The Royal Exchange formalised trading, birthing the London Stock Exchange. The City of London, the square mile, became the world's financial epicentre, banks from across the globe arrived, drawn by stability and opportunity. The pound sterling dominated world trade, cementing London's influence. Today, digital transactions have replaced gold, but London's financial legacy endures. It remains where the world's wealth is managed and multiplied. Walking through London is like stepping into a living timeline, where every footstep echoes with the stories of centuries gone by. Each street and alleyway holds memories of the people who have walked here before us, shaping the city into what it is today. Roman walls, medieval towers, and Victorian railways all coexist, creating a living museum that stretches across the city. These structures are silent witnesses to the rise and fall of empires, the bustle of trade, and the daily lives of Londoners through the ages. The Tower of London and Westminster Abbey stand as anchors, holding centuries of history within their ancient stones. They have seen coronations, imprisonments, and celebrations, each event adding another layer to London's rich tapestry. Disasters like the Great Fire and the Blitz destroyed much, but each time London rebuilt. Wren's churches, Victorian infrastructure, and post-war modernism rose from the ashes. The city's ability to recover and reinvent itself is a testament to its enduring spirit. The city's layers are visible everywhere. A Roman wall beside a medieval church, both now overlooked by a gleaming glass skyscraper. Even beneath modern offices, ancient ruins are unearthed, reminding us of the city's deep and complex roots. Every era has left its mark, from the red brick of the Victorians to the elegant Georgian windows and the soaring steel and glass of today's skyline. London is a city that constantly reinvents itself, yet never forgets its past. London's resilience is its defining trait. Through hardship and triumph, its people have always found ways to adapt, rebuild, and move forward, carrying the city's legacy into the future. Its streets are a dialogue between past and present, where old and new architecture stand side by side, telling stories of innovation and tradition. The city's depth comes from this constant layering, each generation building upon the last, creating a rich and intricate urban landscape. London is history, alive and evolving, a city where the past is always present and the future is being written every day. London's true strength is its people, a mosaic of cultures from every corner of the globe. For centuries, newcomers have shaped its neighborhoods, from Huguenots to Bangladeshis. Markets like Borough and Brick Lane pulse with global flavors and traditions. Londoners are a blend of stoicism and creativity, navigating diversity with unspoken rules and shared rhythms. The city's energy comes from this fusion, fueling its arts, food, and innovation. Every street is a crossroads of stories and cultures. London is never static, it's constantly remade by those who call it home. Its diversity is its heartbeat. London thrives on reinvention, balancing heritage with progress. Its skyline is a conversation, St. Paul's and Parliament beside the Shard and Gherkin. Old docks become Canary Wharf, power stations become the Tate Modern. The city adapts to new needs, housing, offices, transport, while fiercely protecting its history. Planning laws ensure new and old coexist, creating a unique urban tapestry. Wander ancient alleys, emerge into futuristic plazas, cross the Millennium Bridge from modernity to centuries-old St. Paul's. London's strength is this visible dialogue between eras. It's a city always evolving, never erasing its past. London's journey from river crossing to world city offers lessons for all urban life. Its story is one of adaptation, diversity, and constant change. The city's layers, geography, commerce, culture, invite exploration. London is never finished. It's always unfolding. Its true story is found in the lives of its people and the streets they walk. Every city has its own river, its own story. London's is always waiting to be discovered.